I've just realised that if wee baby Stannis does take the Westerlands, Dawn, and the Stormlands, all of the territory pretty much will be actually connected, just about. There'll be a sort of a very thin path through the Reach, which will connect the various kingdoms, which is good. I mean, ultimately unnecessary, but in terms of, believability, it works. Probably annoys the Westerlands, Myrielle, that we've had control of Lannisport for so long. See, I'm always reluctant to go to King Robert's feasts because basically he tries to throw me in prison. So yeah, I'm going to turn that down. The entertainment wasn't so great last time. Oh dear, I got my ass handed to me in a tournament as well. But by all means, let's have another. Oh. Into the room. Working for Lord Rorge, and that documents were fabricated evidence intended to turn me against my vassal Lady Donys I. Huh. So somebody was trying to make me have an unfavourable opinion of the Lady of Red Mountain, so we stopped that plot, I guess. Good. Just noticed that our piety is at -88. We've never really had a pious ruler. Maybe it's because they're useless. Who knows? Oh, so Myrielle is once again really quite opposed to Stannis. Did she run out of spending money? Oh. Maybe we should. I suppose if we need another child, we can always just bribe her again. That worked last time. I mean, I'm not saying it was a direct cause, but it happened awfully soon afterwards, don't you think? I think we'll hold another feast, because Stannis isn't that popular. His, especially, and his troop count is not great. Oh. Okay, so I can risk mortal peril and kill the boars needed for the feast, or I can send my marshal, which seems like the more prudent choice. The Fire Eater had been a bit too careless for my taste, but his troop, and he was clearly greatly skilled. I'm not sure that sentence makes sense, but Fire Eaters at the feast? Why not? Spend loads of money in food makes sense. It's funny how food costs exactly as much as Fire Eaters. Maybe that's the kind of benchmark behind which currency works. So a few vassals refusing to come to my feast, which is annoying because really I just needed them to come so I could dazzle them with my hosting skills. There's quite a lot of guests, I guess. Oh, Caspar the First stood up and told everyone how great the food at my feast was. And as ever, I have the opportunity to imprison someone and make absolutely everyone hate me and gain virtually nothing. So I'll just spend prestige on that, I guess. And everybody's opinion of me hasn't been improved by 10, and also lots of people like me. So that's good. I'm hoping that those people were relatively important, because otherwise that was a waste of good food. Oh, what's Myrielle doing now? Oh, no, she's just, for some reason she's protecting someone's claim on Old Town, I don't know. We have significantly increased our troop count, though. Dear son-in-law, peace be with you, Chris. Lord Gus, okay. Well, it looks like I have family ties to this as well. Wait, if I'm her son-in-law, then she's Myrielle's mother? Yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah, it's the mother-in-law is asking for our help to protect Old Town from, I don't know, whoever. And why not? I mean, we haven't had a good scrap in ages, so let's do it. Plus, you know, it might be a good opportunity to bond with the wife and whatnot. Well, there's going to be a hell of a scrap on the Shield Islands. Surprising that so many troops come from there, but then I guess you could consider them mostly military bases. See, it always says we should prepare as winter is coming, but we're in Dawn. Does winter typically reach Dawn? I don't think there's enough talk about that, because honestly I feel like a lot of, in the Song of Ice and Fire universe, a lot of the more negligent lords and ladies in the Seven Kingdoms would most likely holiday in Dawn during winter, surely. Unless they really needed to personally supervise their territory, which I suppose in some cases they might want to. Alright, so those enemies are heading to Driftmark, and it's more important that we take them out than it is that we take that minor castle. So, we'll worry about that for now. Oh, there's another revolt against Lady Lizana, but I'm guessing that it's going to end much the same way as the first two did. That's quite a nice victory there, and we'll move straight on to help our allies who are kind of suffering there. Doesn't look like we'll reach them anywhere near in time, unfortunately. Yeah, there we go. And I think they've gone straight from the frying pan to the fire, because there's a lot of troops in that central bit, but we'll stop them. No, we couldn't quite stop them from joining up. We'll do something though. I'm sure we'll be of help eventually. We do have 43% war score at the moment, so it's not an immediate concern. We won that battle there, although surprisingly few people actually died in the skirmish, I guess. So we'll keep chasing them down. 56% war score now, though. We'll move those troops to intervene. We would like to protect our allies as best we can. Oh, wow. You know what, it's not so much of a concern. I can see why... Oh my goodness, Myrielle has a lot of troops. They're just steamrolling this. I feel like a bit of a bystander, which is surprising considering how close we are to Old Town. Rhonda Chester was captured in battle and is now my prisoner. That's surprising. Is she the one leading the rebellion? No, she's just part of the house leading the rebellion. Oh, her parent. So it's the daughter of Lord Garth Chester, who is. Oh, cool. We can make 26 gold out of this, or we can execute her, but that seems a bit harsh. Yeah, we won't. Or we could release her. Which is perfect, because now she's favourably disposed towards us, which may come into play at some point, who knows. The money I would get from a ransom is pretty paltry, so it's not really worth it. Blimey, that's a pretty comprehensive victory then. There we go, Allied forces took down those guys. The troubadour and his wife, vulgar satires and all sorts of things. So I can either pay them and gain 3 diplomacy, or I can just please some septa technically that I've never even heard of. So yeah, improved diplomacy is great. We have a slightly larger levy now as well, which is good. But yeah, wow, that was 3 diplomacy. Well, it's a charitable trait, and people will like us more as well, which is where I think the extra troop count has come from. People like the fact that we're charitable. Oh my goodness, even Myrielle is a friend. Is that because we, yeah, I think it's because we did actually bond over that war. I mean, I was just kidding, but it worked. Let's couple that with another monetary gift. And there we go, she basically tolerates us now. Good. Oh, she dislikes me because she wants Lannisport. That's one of the major ones. Young Stannis is is a fan of us, though, which is good, because Orys worked very hard for him. Okay, so yeah, the levies have increased a little bit more as well. So we can field about 80,000 men in a pinch now, which is good. This family is quite complicated, because we have 88 living members, which is a large number. Actually used to be much higher, but disease has really thinned those ranks. Of course, a big chunk of that family tree is Robert's side right from the beginning. So, yeah, in other words, the side that has the crown at the moment. And then there's Stannis' side, which has the Stormland's Dawn and the Will of the Gods on their side. So there we go, we've made Lord Donald the Lord of Massey's Hook. Ooh, that is a big bonus to our troops, in fact. Yep, that's a good decision there, because it will also stay within the house. He's got a couple of Baratheon children, so that'll always be a Baratheon territory, you know. It works. We're loosely related enough that we only call each other kinsmen, but still, I'm sure he has Stannis' best interest at heart.